Hey, we're looking at more Super Nintendo ROM hacks. I mean, you probably knew that. You clicked on the video. Donkey Kong Country boss Blitz takes DKC and turns it into a boss rush mode, kind of self-explanatory. Extra features include different color palette options and a scoreboard that lets you know how many hits you took in each fight, adding plenty of replay value. You can even pick to fight just a single boss if you want to torture yourself by fighting King K. Rool over and over again. All in all, it's a small hack, but the amount of polish here makes it feel like cut content more than anything, like a lost mode in the original game. Super Mario World Return to Dinosaur Land is the classic Super Mario World hack. There really aren't any new mechanics or graphics here, it's just a whole new set of amazingly designed Super Mario World levels. There are a few key design changes though. The worlds are linear with a heavy focus on finding secret exits in order to progress. And even though new graphics aren't present, new world themes are, with the Ice World and Water World that make you look at the game in a completely different way. The difficulty is maybe just a tad harder than the original, making this perfect for playing right after beating Super Mario World. This is a perfect place to start for more quality gameplay indistinguishable from the original game. The comically named "Oh no, more Zombies Ate My Neighbors" gives you 55 brand new Zombies Ate My Neighbors levels for more mummy, zombie, Martian, giant ant killing action. There are great quality of life improvements here too, from the banana weapon being restored, a new enemy in these killer vending machines, to reverse weapon cycling by holding L, which is way more important than you'd think it would be. Being chased by Jason and clicking over the weapon you want is the worst feeling ever, and smashing the B button while getting chased by a chainsaw really made this game into more of a horror game than it ever was meant to be. But yeah, it's a great level pack. If you like Zombies Ate My Neighbors, I really shouldn't have to sell you this one. The Super Metroid Phazon hack really stands out. It doesn't ratchet up the difficulty. What makes it fun is just how unique it is. The atmosphere is thick here, with new environments, and it somehow feels lonelier than the original. You play as Dark Samus, and the world is never clearly specified, but it's definitely a completely new area. All the enemies feel familiar, but they've all been modified in some way. They all have a mechanical thing going on with them now. One very tricky thing this hack nails is progression. The puzzles and pacing nearly match the original, which is better than almost any other hack for this game. If you're looking for something more than just a Super Metroid level hack, and something that feels a little bit different, this is for you. Mega Man X Proto Edition replaces Mega Man with Proto Man in the first Mega Man X game. The biggest difference here is Proto Man has much less health than Mega Man, making everything way harder. But his blaster charges up quicker, and he has a new fully charged shot that has a shield behind him, meaning you can hit from both sides. So he trades defense for offense, and it's kinda like a hard mode for the game. But yeah, it really does feel like Proto Man's the main character here, obviously. Everything is replaced, even little things from the weapon screen to small menu graphics. Unlike the NES Mega Man games, there really aren't that many hacks for Mega Man X games. This is maybe one of the 10 I could find, and 5 of those 10 are just generic bug fixes, which makes this one stand out even more. Conker's Hyrule Tale is a Link to the Past hack that stars Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. But don't let that goofy premise fool you. This is an extremely high quality hack for some reason. The story has Conker traveling through multiple dimensions, completing several well-made dungeons with plenty of references to other franchises along the way. This hack may just have the most custom sprites I've ever seen. There's nothing untouched here, from bosses to environments, even menus. Beyond that, there's even an MUS1 patch for the game that gives it a CD quality soundtrack. Check it out. Now, because it's Conker, it's going to have some of that trademark adult humor, so this is going to be one of the few hacks that makes a game 18+. As for the humor, it can be hit or miss. There are some groaners, but plenty of the jokes land pretty well. The same guy who made this actually made Parallel Worlds, which is currently the most downloaded Super Nintendo hack. So give Conker's Hyrule Tale a try if you're in the mood for something a little bit bizarre. Okay, really bizarre.